Welcome to this lesson of the Getting Hired course. So, here we'll discuss what companies want from you. So, why they will hire you. Intro. Now that you have figured your situation out, the fact is that you can't get hired by just thinking about why you need or deserve the job. You have to think about things from the perspective of the company or the employer. Why are they interested in hiring you? What, therefore, will they look for? So, there are thousands, hundreds, and thousands of applicants. So, why should they want to work with you? Life behind the curtain. Hiring managers are busy people. That's why they need someone new to remove some of their workload and get their team working better or faster. They also have to deal with potentially hundreds of unqualified applicants every week, which takes up too much of their valuable time. They just want to get back to building stuff and not have to hire again anytime soon. So they are looking for someone who can add value as soon as possible and who will be able to grow with the organization. The second characteristics, growth, is something you shouldn't have much trouble selling if you have come this far and learned web development on your own. So you are a self starter. The key is to present yourself as a growth curve, not just a static line. That is, you will continue learning and improving very rapidly and not stop. Key point is very rapidly, so you have to ramp up your knowledge faster. You have real career goals and you have learned incredibly fast so far to get to where you are, right? The first part, adding value immediately, is more difficult. That's where they want to see that you have had relevant experience before and can meet their technical bar. There's a bit of a catch 22 situation with this getting hired. The easiest way to show you are employable is to have been employed before. It's a check mark next to you. So, to cater to this, do whatever you can to show that other people have believed in you enough to use your work and skills. Which also means that when you are studying, even in your university or in your course or your internships, always try to showcase all your work or the help that you have given to other people. Aside from those two characteristics, there is another major factor, fit. The hiring manager wants someone they and their team can work well with. All the other stuff represents minimum hurdles for being considered. But you often make or break your chances by being someone the team members want to know better and work with all day long. Almost all hiring processes ask the full team to evaluate a late stage candidate. So, to summarize, hiring managers are usually looking for three main things: capability, motivation, and fit. So, the CMF. You can learn a bit about the perspective of hiring managers by reading blog posts about how to hire developers. No need to go crazy, but try to get a picture of why they are hiring you. So, one of this article, the best way to hire software developers, how to hire talent. Joel Spolsky has a lengthy diatribe on hiring developers, which should give you an idea of the need and pain of hiring great engineers. So, this article is Finding Great Developers. So, you can go through this article. Joel Spolsky's Guerrilla Guide to Interviewing version 3.0. Look for people who are one, smart, and two, get things done. So they're looking for problem solvers, not people who will come back asking problems, but who will get solution problems solved by themselves. Beyond a resume, what tech recruiters want. So this is also an interesting article. Your resume will list out your technical skills, but there are also non-technical things. So Carrie McComb, this is an interesting article which mentions collaborative coding, community profiles, your open source work most probably. So this is interesting. Internships. A good way to start getting experience and show others that you are employable is to get an internship. Just make sure it's a paid internship because no one values things they get for free. You want the people you work with to value your contributions and feel like they have a stake in helping you succeed. The good part is that internships tend to focus more on your growth potential than what you have done before, so you can start to avoid that chicken and egg catch 22 problem described above. The hiring process for internships is usually similar to but not quite as rigorous as full-time positions. Internships are basically just long interviews by that company to see if they want to bring you on full-time. This should be useful links for you. Threads on how to get a software internship from Metafilter. So it's a Metafilter, it's a forum, I think it's a forum blog. It's a longish article. And intern match. So intern match is a service, I think now it has 2023 IT internships. So intern match, where you can look for different kind of internships and pick up some experience before you are ready for a full-time job. With that, we come to the end of this lesson. So we'll move on to the next one. What you can do to prepare.